could possibly be wrong? I'm just not understanding.
Hold on.
Oh, we're live.
Yo, Jack! What's that?
Okay, we are live. I can see my hand all over the screen. It's on the other side of it, isn't there?
What's that? It's a scoring chance.
We have no idea if we're live.
Are they only taking around?
I'm gonna get the scoreboard updated in 1 second. If we get a test at home, can somebody test it at home to see if they can actually see it or hear it?
Testing the audio, testing the audio.
Well, better late than never, everybody. Sorry to be joining you one period late. It was a frantic, mad scramble to get us live here this morning. I can speak for the Commodore when I say it wasn't how we drew up this morning. Nor is it how we drew this up right now. As a 5-on-3, as you're joining us today from your living rooms, Penn's down 1-0 as it is. Commodore, welcome. I missed you for the last couple of weeks, and this is not how we wanted to get started. It's frantic. Let's all settle down a little bit here. Good stick by Sargo, breaking that one up. Davis in net, doing a good job. Sargo rifles it out, and he clears it. Commodore, welcome to the booth.
Oh, good to be back in the booth. We got a raucous atmosphere today, Ben. And by the way, a new player. We'll talk about him at one of the breaks. Number 21, Dom DeSimo, joining the Penguins. Now you see him on the ice right now.
And that's it, folks. The Pens have killed off an impressive 5-on-3.
That was a 1:45 5-on-3, by the way, which started pre-broadcast.
About the broadcast. Got here early, was set up. We did finally, after much troubleshooting, we did the thing that everyone needs to do, which is uninstall, reinstall. That's the universal solution for any technology issues. Pearsall to take the defensive drive. Edwards drives his man. Oh, the man wide open in front of the net. Davis with a huge save and a rebound save. Two big saves by Davis off the faceoff.
I tell you what, Ben, you look at the shots on goal right now. I see 19 for Culver, 9 for the Penguins. I'd say that's pretty accurate. There was a power play in the first period where the Penguins got some good pressure, but other than that, I'd say it's been probably 80-20 Culver in terms of pressure and scoring chances so far.
Couple weeks off for the Pens. They came off a nice NE-Pack weekend, 2-1. Here comes Louis G breaking into the zone. Shot just wide of the net. Picked up by himself. Now he skates it out into the neutral zone. He's going to circle back as Dewey gets on sides. Mets now circling, finds Dewey along the boards. He throws it into the zone. Pens pace picking up just a little bit here. Pearsall on a nice forecheck. Creates a turnover for Louis G. Behind the net, circling, looking up to Leaf, just off his stick and out of the zone. He plays it over to his partner, Mowry, just jumping on the ice. Up to Louis G, tips it into the bench. Hello.
Boy, a chaotic start to the game here, Ben. We had some pregame notes ready, right? We were ready to just amaze people with the broadcast, but Like you said, at the end of the day, folks, uninstall the app, reinstall the app.
Should have tried it sooner. That was 20 minutes. We didn't even watch. What happened in the first period? Couldn't tell you. I was in a mood.
He was in a mood, but he's back.
Oleg gets the faceoff into the zone. That was Golan who won the faceoff. Reeling's out there, picks up the loose puck, loses it up the boards, and Tango's out now. Mowry uses his body. They're going to call that an offsides sort of late. Blew the whistle after Mowry knocked the puck down.
Yeah. Well, the Penguins here look.
Yes, we are
Penguins
finally
are
up and
looking to
running. Sorry about
reestablish
that.
some momentum
No
here
problem.
in the game. Obviously, some penalty trouble they got into early there, but able to escape that been relatively unscathed. Just the one goal against, so.
I did not even see the one goal, and I don't believe it was shorthanded. Did you see the goal?
I thought it was shorthanded.
Oh, was it shorthanded? I apologize.
Again, folks, we were heads down in the booth here.
We were working two tablets, Android versus Apple. Sad to say that Apple did win this. Oh no, wide open, in front of the net, not sure what happened, a turnover there. Davis completely out of the net, but Culver couldn't capitalize. Shot into the corner, the net's off, and now they're gonna blow the whistle. Odd timing on a couple of the whistle blowings today. That was totally disjointed for the Pens, no communication there.
I agree, I'm curious what the call was. Looks like the net was maybe off the moorings.
The ref gave it some time before he blew the whistle.
True. By the way, Culver coming into this game, Ben, with the record of 2-2. They split a home-and-home with Gilmore Academy. They split a home-and-home with Victory Honda. So
Love Gilmore.
A relative.
Always good things to say about Gilmore Academy.
Okay. Did you go there?
I did not, but I feel like I've heard good things.
Okay.
Puck played up to the point.
A relatively unfamiliar opponent here for the Penguins.
Shot just wide of the net. Davis had an initial save. Now Dunn's on the ice. He chips it out of the boards and up to Houghton. Houghton's there. He's going to win the stick battle, but it gets offsides just by a touch. Trevor. Sorry about that. I consolidated chairs. I apologize.
All sorts of traffic here in the booth.
You try to label it just for media, and you know.
We did label it.
And you think that you can get away with your sweaty clothes on a chair, but that did not happen today. Joined by our statistician today, Josh Mowry, the Big Rig Senior.
I think he's security.
He is the muscle within the operation. Sargo goes backhand, forehand with a short angle shot. Leaf down low, trying to create a little activity there. Puck comes out. Veneziano plays it off the backside of the referee, who throws now Culver deep into the zone. Davis plays it behind his own net. Another dangerous pass. Puck loose in front of the net. That's two now. Davis creating some opportunities there for Culver with some out of the net passing. Veneziano now rifles one cross ice. Sargo's there. That pass gets intercepted and Culver's out the other way.
Nice to see Veneziano back in the lineup as well, Ben. He's missed the last weekend or two of games, all with the concussion. He's back and ready to make an impact here.
Dunn through the neutral zone, gets it in deep. He's going to go for a change. Sargo gives chase. Houghton doesn't get off the ice, so only man that changes there was DeSimone comes on. Not sure that's what they were looking for.
They're stuck out there for an extended shift here, hoping it does not come back to bite them.
Well, Dunn threw it in deep, and Sargo and Houghton both went on the forecheck. Now DeSimone does come away with it. He tries to center it across to Sargo. His pass gets broken up, and he's going to give a chance out the other way for Culver.
And once again,
Mets back.
Missing the chance to get fresh bodies. Penguins playing with fire here.
Centering pass gets through. Nice block. Couldn't tell if that was Houghton or Edwards. Edwards does block that one into the corner. Sargo chips it off the glass, but not out. Houghton goes. Might be, yeah, it looked like an interference. And then Sargo gets drilled after the puck get through. The Pens not getting any hometown calls today. Culver circling back, tips it into their own zone. Edwards is there, plays it around the boards to DeSimone. Olick and Imler on now. DeSimone's going to skate it himself. Looks to swim around a man, and he does for the moment. 11 minutes here left in the second. 1-0 Culver on top. Might have been a power play goal, undecided at this point. Shot, save, rebound, loose puck in front of that, just sitting there. Mowry throws it to his backhand. He's going to skate it out himself. Backhands it off a defender. Picked up by Luigi, throws it in deep for Imler to give chase. DeSimone goes for a change. Here comes Pearsall on the ice. He's open, centering out. Imler cycled it back, but Luigi's first man there. Good speed, centering pass, gets it to Imler. Shot blocked, didn't get through. Imler's there for his own rebound. Backhands it over to Pearsall. Pearsall below the goal line, now allows Luigi to come in. Luigi comes away with it. He's playing a strong game below the goal line today. Up to Tango at the point. Shot tipped. Loose puck. I think Imler got a stick on that. Gets past Tango, though, and we got a 2-on-1 the other way. Mowry's back in position. Great stick, blocks that shot.
Nice play by Tango there.
Tango got back. Sorry to cut you off, Commodore. Mowry with the initial block shot, and then Tango fighting back to make sure the rebound didn't get on net. Long pass, did it touch? Just over Pearsall's stick. And with 9:43, we got a stoppage in play.
So a little background on DeSimone. DeSimone's been playing last couple years with Florida Alliance, started the year with the Chicago Mission. And I'll tell you, folks, he is solid muscle. We've already seen him take a player for Culver out of the game on his first shift to the Penguin. Absolutely drilled a guy. And just going to be an impact player here for the Penguins. I think they have very high hopes, and he does as well.
Block shot there by Leaf. You don't turn into a Commodore broadcast without expecting a little bit of education in the process. Rilling takes his man to the boards. Veneziano has the puck, gets it out to Oleg. Oleg's breaking out the other way. Rilling's trailing. Gallant's out there as well. Dropped back to Gallant. Gallant centers for Rilling, broken up. Just a touch late on the pass. Gallant, though, gets it back. Rebound, blocked shot. Into the boards is Veneziano. He gets drilled into the boards, and now we got a 3-on-2 the other way. Oleg covering back.
Good break for the Penguins. Here we go.
Veneziano gets it up to Rilling. Rilling drops it for Gallant.
Ooh!
Glove save there, and he's going to hold it.
Nice play there by the Penguins, executing that pass to the middle. And that's going to do it for the first half. It's
We just got started. We're
teasing.
feeling fresh.
Just teasing the fans. I know they're calling the first half, but the Zamboni is nowhere to be found right now.
Zamboni's not ready, and the Commodore is ready to keep going.
I'll tell you what, my mom, who's at the game, brought me a ham and cheese sandwich. So,
I mean,
ready
we're all ready for intermission.
I'm
Did she
ready.
bring two? I'm not a ham and cheese guy, to be honest.
I think she actually did bring two, but
She did. Does she toast it? Is a big question here.
she did not toast it, unfortunately.
I'm not a toasted fan of a sandwich.
So we're going to wave off the halftime, and on we
When the
play.
Zamboni's not ready, you keep playing.
Yeah.
Culver wins the defensive zone draw, but Houghton comes away with a steal. Backhands it over to Dunn. Dunn circles back, backhands one to Edwards. Rifles one across, trying to find Tommy. Mets back in position, but it gets passed, but Edwards circles back. He's there. Fakes behind his own net. Good forecheck pressure by Culver. Edwards gets it up along the boards for Houghton to have a chance to get it out. Culver keeps it in. Plays it down below. Mets gets canceled out, but Sargo's there for the loose puck. Backhands one up and avoids a hit. Gets it to Dunn. Dunn gets it stolen away though at the blue line, and here we got a turnover in the D zone. Centering pass broken up by Dunn, and it's swiped out of the air by Edwards. And the net again off the moorings.
So something that the Penguins have been able to survive largely so far here.
Now the Zam driver is there. All right. Here we go. It's sandwich time for the Commodore.
I can't wait. We'll see you on the other side, folks.
Thanks for being patient. What a game.
I'm going to go spend a few minutes with my parents.
I'm not so sure that I feel safe even muting.
we're back.
Commodore, what do you see us needing to do to get a W here on the board?
Oh, here we go.
Davis's helmet's off.
Davis's helmet's up. I'll tell you what, Ben.
Kind of the refs to blow the whistle finally. Davis's helmet was off for a couple
That was nice.
seconds.
I'll tell you, the thing that I noticed in the first half of this game that was getting the Penguins in hot water is missing opportunities to get the puck out of the defensive zone. On many occasions, there were chances where we had the puck on our stick, we have an opportunity, but either the puck was fumbled or, we were looking to make a pass in the zone. I think that's going to be something if we're looking to get this game tied up. Managing that puck and getting it out of the zone. Hey, we'll worry about it once it's out of the zone. Then we'll worry about what to do with it next. But let's get it out of the zone. Let's look for that here in the second half.
Good block shot there by Luigi. Puck over to the corner. Dewey gets it out and over the hands of Luigi, but he picks it up. He's on his own steal. Now he's got a shot. He's looking to load it, and he gets off a nice one off the shoulder into the corner. Pearsall's there. Plays it up the boards. Luigi, I feel, has been playing active today.
Yes.
Fast below the goal line, controlling the puck up to Maury. His shot rifled from the point, but a block down by Culver. And Culver quickly out the other way. Maury drives his man behind the net, keeps him wide. Allows Luigi to come over, puts his man hard into the boards.
Yeah, Luigi has been an impact today. There's no question about it.
If we pull out a W here, I got to feel he's going to be a star of the game.
Look at him. Here he goes
As
with
it
it
currently
again.
stands. Luigi does get it deep there, allows Sargo, who's on the ice now, going a forecheck. Dunn and Houghton are going to join him. Dunn comes away with a nice steal, centers it over to Sargo, tries to get to a Houghton, but a sliding defensive play by Culver.
And a finish the check there by Jack Dunn. Physical as always.
I believe you told me earlier in the week, very heavy.
He's a heavy player. He is. I think he plays heavier than his size.
Than his weight, perhaps.
Than his weight, yeah.
He's got good height.
I don't know what he weighs, but he just has a heavy body. He leaves an impression on the forecheck.
Culver circling it down low. Edwards does a nice job pinching, keeping that one low for Houghton. Just couldn't get it on his stick to center it. Metz was flashing. Now Metz back to the point. His shot doesn't get through. Now it does, Sargo. It actually got on net after a couple of deflections and a bounce, while Culver with some speed the other way. Edwards gets all the way back, but he makes Metz miss. Edwards on his backside, reaches with his stick, takes a man down, no call.
Boy, what a move there by the Culver forward.
That was a 2-on-1, then a 2-on-0 with Edwards back checking. Culver comes away with it below the goal line. Now Edwards gets tripped, and that's going to draw a nice penalty that the Pens desperately needed.
Here we go. The Penguins have had one opportunity on the man advantage so far today, and they did get good pressure back. So
I thought
hopefully,
that was, as you mentioned to me, I think you said our best 2 minutes perhaps, or maybe that was somebody else mentioned that. to me.
that was our best 2 minutes.
Thank you, Commodore.
He does the Caesars. All right, folks, here we are on the power play.
Oleg wins it into the corner. Reeling's going to play it back to Oleg. Such an important face-off win on the power play, but Veneziano and Houghton get caught up. Bad turnover at the blue line, so the Pens are going to have to re-enter the zone. Houghton delays, makes one man miss, now gets it over to Reeling. Reeling's going to drive down low, pull it back out to Houghton up to the point of Veneziano. Back to Houghton. Reeling's battling in front of the net. Luigi and the bumper is open. Oleg has it now. His pass broken up and easily cleared out by Culver. Too much passing. Would have liked to see a shot get on net there. Veneziano behind his own net. Gonna skate it up. Now Oleg with some speed here along the near boards. He's gonna drive in. Oleg circles back, finds Reeling below the goal line. Reeling now back to Oleg. Oleg to Veneziano. One more pass might have been in order there. High over the net, Reeling on a rebound, couldn't get it, slides into the boards. Houghton now has it. Him and Veneziano struggling together there at the point, but now Veneziano has it. Plays it up to Reeling. Reeling looking for a slashing Oleg, couldn't get it there. Now he backhands it up to Houghton. Back down to Reeling. Gets it to Louis G. Nice shot. Rebound goes there. Cleared out, but not out of the zone. Oleg has the rebound. Loose puck played up to Reeling. Reeling below the goal line. Backhands it to Oleg. Oleg's pass flutters just out of the reach, and it's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Veneziano's back. Nice pass and in. What a tip shot there, and a backbreaker for the Pens.
Boy, a tough chance there. The Penguins at the end of an extended power play. I'll tell you, one thing I noticed at the first whistle, Culver changed their guys. The Penguins did not. I'm not saying that's what happened, but they were clearly fresh. When they came in on the rush bed, they were flying to that back door with numbers. So a big play there in the game. Penguins still with 25 seconds left on the power play.
4 minutes left in the second. Pens find themselves down 2-0. Tango gets it over to Pearsall. He's out there with Dewey, Dunn, and Mowry. Dunn tries to get it over to Pearsall. Bouncing puck. Dewey gets it below the goal line. Circles it around to Tango. Tango out to Mowry at the point. Power play is over. But Culver going for a change.
That's a
You
tough.
don't really see that happen too often in the second period. Kept it an extended 5-on-4, but we are even here. Tango below the goal line. No one covering for him, unfortunately, at the moment.
Oh boy.
But Dunn plays it out to Mowry.
Here we go.
Dunn drives his man into the boards. They got a little bit of physicality to get the Pens going here. Down 2-0, 3 minutes left in the third. Next goal is going to matter a lot, Commodore.
Yeah, next one's a big one. 2-1 feels better than 3-0 better.
Our math skills are right on point today. Shot got all the way through some traffic, and Davis is going to glove it up. Davis had no chance on that shorthanded goal. That was just a beautiful tip right in front of the net. Hit it. What do you say? That was
I'd say Davis.
far down almost.
Davis clearly one of the most impactful players here for the Penguins, keeping this game as close as it is. By the way, you see the Penguins there once again getting caught with some tired bodies on the ice, and that leads to that extended zone time from Culver.
DeSimone, they're hustling for an offensive zone, and they're going to draw a penalty. A tripping call. DeSimone out racing his guy to get to the blue line.
He out-muscled him, Ben. I told you.
Muscle? Was it muscle?
He's built like a Mack truck. He's a strong boy.
Now, it looked like Sargo was having some skate issues, working on his blade from what I can tell. He is going to be out here on the power play.
All right, well, Penguins go right back to the man advantage, giving up a goal against on their last power play. So this would be a great opportunity.
For me, this is a must-score circumstance.
In the second period. Wow.
Must. It's a must-score.
That's
I've
aggressive.
seen this team now for a month and a half. They need a point here. They need a goal. Mowry plays it to Sargo. Sargo top of the circle, bounces it off the boards to Dewey. Dewey's below the goal line, gets it up to Pearsall. He drifts over, gets it to Sargo, lines up a pass to Dewey, just tipped wide of the net. Pearsall's there first, man. Nice job getting to the puck. Sauces it over to Sargo and through some traffic. Up to Mowry at the point. Plays it down to Pearsall into the bumper spot for Dewey. That's just a nice big play by Dewey. Gets it to Mowry. That's what we were missing on the first power play. Controlling of the puck. Blocker save. Loose rebound. Coming out. Mowry's there on a nice pinch and just keeps it off the goal.
What